By now, you've heard the charges against Officer Chauvin, and so all eyes will now be on sentencing. Here in the Verify team, we want to make sure that we have the facts. Our sources are a pair of Minnesota legal experts, Rachel Moran and Rachel Polos, both from the University of St. Thomas. First, here are the max sentences: 40 years for second-degree murder, 25 years for third-degree murder, and 10 years for second-degree manslaughter. But our experts emphasize that these can't be stacked, meaning that the absolute max sentence is 40 years. But Minnesota law uses something called presumptive sentences, which sets a typical range of penalties for those with no prior convictions, in this case between 10.5 years and 15 years. And the only way to give a higher sentence than that is if there are so-called aggravating factors.
The aggravating factors, a few of them are present in this case. One of them is whether children were present for the crime. Another is whether the defendant was in a position of authority and abused that authority. A third relevant one is whether the victim was in a vulnerable position.
Now, we should note that Chauvin waived his right to have a jury look at those factors, so it's going to be up to the judge, Peter Cahill. Last important factor, our experts tell us that under Minnesota law, 2/3 of a sentence is served in prison, the rest under supervised release.
The judge, of course, could impose a higher sentence than the guidelines suggest, but he can't change that 2/3 rule.
With your Verify, I'm Evan Koslof.